Hi, this is Johnny Fever, and you are watching Johnny Fever TV. Please tune in today for my new regular segment, weekly segment called Treat Your Woman Right on Saturday night. That's where I listen to music that I think women are going to like, and we talk about the women that are important in our lives and what they mean to us. That being said, I've been in a little bit of a tiff with my wife over the last day or two. Maybe I ruined date night yesterday, and I'm sincerely sorry for that. So I can't have Treat Your Woman Right on Saturday night without treating my own woman right first. So I've gone to the store, I picked her up a dozen roses, and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna pick up her favorite treat, her favorite snack, and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna humbly apologize to my beautiful wife tonight. And then I can do my Treat Your Woman Right on Saturday night with a clean conscience, and who knows, maybe we make up, and you know what happens when you make up. That's right. Okay, Johnny Fever signing out. Tune in to Treat Your Woman Right on Saturday night, Johnny Fever TV. It's coming now. Hi, this is Johnny Fever, and you are tuned into Johnny Fever TV for Treat Your Woman Right Saturday night. Here we go. We're doing Otis Redding, These Arms of Mine. So let's go. All right, so Otis Redding, yeah, another great R&B singer. Looking forward to this for sure. Definitely not overly familiar with his catalog, so things that I'm hearing, you know, I may or may not have heard before, might know the melody, not sure, don't know what to expect, but what I do know is it's Treat Your Woman Right Saturday night on Johnny Fever TV, and tonight's when we're thinking about the women in our lives, our significant others. And what do we have to do to have them in the right type of mood on Saturday night? So this is what we're going to be doing here, listening to good music and, you know, talking about women and how much they mean to us and how much the women in our lives contribute and make us who we are. Myself personally, I'm happily married. I've been married going on 24 years this summer. So when I'm speaking about this stuff, I'm speaking from my own experience, and you know, that's why I want to do this, because my honey's important to me, and I want her to know that I'm thinking about her and that I'm, you know, trying to, how do you say, make her happy. So anyway, today we're doing Otis Redding, These Arms of Mine, but I'm gonna digress just really shortly here and just give myself a little pat on the back. I'm pretty proud of myself. I set out to do a YouTube channel with some reaction videos, and I have absolutely no experience with anything, with filming, with speaking in front of a camera, producing, you name it, setting up a studio. Don't know anything about it. But hey, you know what? I got my first wave of videos. I put a plan together in my mind, and I have executed. So one of my goals was for my videos not to be garbage, and I think I've done a good job, relatively speaking. Like, I see my videos and, you know, I'm pretty happy with them. I would like to thank my family for putting up with me the last couple of weeks. I've been a little bit frustrated. It's been a lot more challenging than I thought, especially once you film the videos, putting them together and then finding a way to get them up so people can see them. So when you hear me referring to Big Brother, that's me trying to get through the system so that I can share with you. One last thing, you know, my first subscriber, I got them yesterday or today, and I'm very, very grateful for you, whoever you may be. What's even more important is that my first subscriber wasn't my mom. My mom was my second subscriber. So yeah, that's one for Johnny Fever right here. I also have launched my social media crusade, I guess, escapade. I don't know what we're gonna call it, but I've launched it. You can see me at Twitter at DJ Johnny Fever, and on Facebook at Johnny Fever. So there will be more coming. I've got a bunch of stuff coming your way. So, but right now focusing on the reaction videos, trying to, you know, get in the mood and get other people in the mood tonight. Going back to women, you know what, guys? You need to step your game up. You really, really do. You know, it doesn't hurt to bring something to the table other than, you know, football statistics and rap lyrics. You know, pick up a book, pick up a classic and read it. Read some poetry. enlighten yourself. That's my advice for you guys if you want to impress your women and stimulate their minds. So, we're gonna do Otis Redding, These Arms of Mine. Let's go. So, starting with a little bit of, what are we gonna call this? Little lead up to the video here.
Arms of mine, they are lonely,
So once again, I don't think I need the video for this, so I'm just gonna sit back and listen.
lonely and feeling in blue. These arms of mine, they are yearning from wanting you. And if you would let them
I like the strings.
hold you, oh, how grateful I will be. These arms of mine, they are burning from wanting you. These arms of mine, they are wanting to hold you. And if you would let them hold you, oh, how grateful I will be. Come on, baby. Just be my little woman. Just be my lover. Oh, I need me somebody to treat me right. Oh, I need your arms, loving arms to hold me tight. And I need your tender lips to hold me.
Okay. I really like that song, obviously. So my impression of it is that the musical score was very simple, and it was repetitive. I think those strings came in 2 cases just to switch it up. But really a basic loop of music so that you could really focus on the inflection of the singer's voice. The song writing itself, I really appreciated it. So, especially in what I spoke about earlier, things like poetry, sometimes less is more when it comes to words. They often say that if you truly understand something, you should be able to explain it simply. I thought that this song was simply written, but it was direct and to the point. So he had the metaphor of his arms, and he had aches and pains because he needed to be holding on to the woman he loved. In my case, it would be my beautiful wife. My arms are aching. So I like the metaphor and I like the simplicity of it. And one of the writing devices or poetic devices that I think he used in the song was that he the structure at the front of the verses, at the front of the sentences was always, you know, his lonely arms, and so that repetitiveness in the writing kind of gives you a comfort level, and then so you know where he's going with what he's saying, so then you can really focus on the thrust of the statement. So that's something you're taught in writing class, to have, how do they describe it? Like to have some synchronicity in your writing. You don't want to, you want to have sort of like a pattern from line to line to make it easier on the reader to read instead of trying to switch it up every single time. Anyway, so yeah, writing songs and poetry, you know, they're very, very tied together. A good songwriter is writing poetry. That's what you aspire to. As a songwriter, I would hope to be a poet. So, yeah, Otis Redding, definitely check him out. It kind of reminded me of Stand By Me, the inflection in the voice. Different topic, but you know, it kind of reminded me of that. I always like to say this reminds me of something. So that's geriatric Johnny for you. You know, this reminds me of the old days. You know, as far as our women go, you know, we don't need to wait till Saturday night, but Saturday night's definitely a good night to spend some time with your wife and maybe find out about her needs and desires and see if you can, you know, do something about it. And, you know, we as men, we, you know, our minds are often tunnel vision. We don't always see the big picture. We don't think outside of our own box, and when you do that, sometimes you leave other people feeling lonely, and you don't want that. So like I said, let's think about our ladies and, you know, what their desires are and what their needs are, and let's try to fulfill those. And, you know, if you're lucky, you have a pleasant evening on Saturday night. Listen to some good music, and, you know, check in next week with Johnny Fever on Treat Your Woman Right Saturday night, because this is what we're going to do. We're going to listen to good music that's flattering to the women that we love. So this is Johnny 5 signing out. Please subscribe, like, hit notifications, share, go to @DJ_Johnny_Fever on Twitter, and go to Johnny Fever on Facebook. I am glad to have you guys here. This is round 2. I'm going to try to improve, and the sky's the limit, so let's do it. All right, Johnny Fever signing out. Cheers.